So you grab 5 oranges.
Cool. 13.
5 oranges.
What check are we making?
Survival.
10.
5 oranges.
I'm actually stressed out how to get my disadvantage. I got 17.
If you want more.
12 oranges.
Let's see if I roll a 1.
You just got that so many oranges. No scurvy for you guys.
I think he's trying to get us to roll ones.
Close. 3.
2 oranges.
Sweet.
So yeah,
That's what
I
you
got
found, orange
plus
that
2
can get
to
with
whatever.
By the way, if you eat one of these oranges, you gain back 1 health point.
She got a 5.
I get oranges.
Look who wants oranges all of a sudden.
I get a plus 5 to survival, so that's 10.
That's impressive too.
Yeah.
5 oranges.
I eat said oranges.
I get
I get 5 back.
5 oranges.
Get 5 back.
All right.
But give me a con save.
5th edition. Oh god. The more 20s, the merrier.
19.
You don't get a stomach ache.
You can get a stomach ache from these oranges?
Well, if you eat a lot of acidic things, you're going to get a stomach ache.
I suppose 5 oranges is a lot.
That's a lot of acid.
That's kind of worth
You
it
should
because
know.
it keeps everything. His acid is recharged for the. It's only like 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you and I, we have
If you
that.
eat 5 oranges at once, you recharge your acid breath.
What? Look at that.
And I have 5 oranges.
So you have an extra charge somewhere. Plus you get 5 HP out of those. 1 each.
Plus I also
See?
have my second win too.
Don't you like my crazy homebrew off the wall rules? Alright, what are we doing?
Have to take a rest
Climbing
anymore.
trees to scout ahead.
Okay, so you're climbing trees. Where'd the map go?
Putting my fire on.
Your fire. Just winks out of existence. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Alrighty. So you are right here.
I say we continue just going through the forest without even looking where we're going.
No. No, don't listen to him.
Okay.
Pick a direction. Go
I'm
forward.
climbing a tree. I want to scout to see if I can see any castles sticking out above the trees. So
Just like a video game where
I climb the nearest, tallest tree.
Oh, there's the question marks. Yeah, see? Quest marker.
Technically, that means we already know what the know the quest is, so we should
So
go straight
no,
there.
you don't see anything sticking out over the tops of the trees.
All right. Can I see any squirrels nearby? Or any other kind of fuzzy little creatures?
Yeah, there's,
just killed 4 wolves, so.
there's squirrels running around in the trees.
All right. I wish to cast Speak with Animals on the nearest creature I can.
Remember what I had you do for that?
Survival?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
6.
You managed to get 1.
Are there any oranges left in that tree at this point?
No. You guys picked them all. What, it's 5? You guys picked like 2 dozen at least.
I got 12 of them now.
I know it's kind of weird to see an orange tree in the middle of a bunch of pine trees, but...
I'll give you an orange for gold.
Oh!
If you want some orange, I got 12 oranges. Oh my god. Yeah, you want to buy some from me?
Yeah, I'll give you 5 gold for 5 oranges.
Alright, done.
Acid. So there we go. The vials.
There you go, there's your
Fill a vial
oranges.
of acid. Give him an orange. Fill a vial. Sweet, I got 10 oranges now.
Alright, you found a squirrel, what are you doing
I am
with it?
casting Speak with Animals to talk to the squirrel.
Okay, I'm not doing a squirrel voice.
Oh,
Squeaker, squeak, squeaking, squeak, squeaking.
Should get like a chipmunk answer. Convert your voice.
Really?
Biggest squirrel I've ever.
That is like the king squirrel.
It's Godzilla for the castle.
So I asked the squirrel if it knows where to find the castle. However, I need to describe the castle to it.
A large stone building.
Yeah, the largest stone building here in the forest. If it knows where it is.
It thinks for a while. You know, they have tiny brains. Tells you, well, there is a rather large thing. It's not a tree, it's not a rock, I don't really know what it is. It's about, 5 miles or so into the forest.
He knows measurements.
Uh-huh.
Have dang smart squirrel. Can I?
Keep traveling north. No directions. At least.
In its own squirrel way, it's relaying this
There's
information.
a nut in its head. It points north.
So anyway, it tells you to keep heading north for, a length of time it equals a squirrel to run that long.
That's the quick trip you went too far.
What's that?
That's the quick trip you went too far.
If you run into an owl bear inside of a cage, you've gone too far.
There we go.
Oh no!
Oh, I didn't say that.
I'm gonna let him out.
All right.
It'd be easier to tame a.
Does it know of any dangers along the way that it is afraid of? Is there anything that it's scared of between here and that thing?
All bears.
Owl bears.
So you say there's random owl bears just kind of roaming
Yeah.
the forest.
It
All
just
right.
kind of talks about wolves and owl bears and things that go bump in the day or the night.
All right. I thank it and I give it one of my rations.
Oh, it scurries off to bury it somewhere. By the way, I'm just going to say, the squirrel said it told you 1 hex away.
One hex.
What hex away? Wait, so that's a curse?
He's cursing us.
Evil squirrels. Okay, making a note of evil
Hey,
squirrels.
does anybody here play Magic the Gathering? Yeah.
I played it a little
Squirrel
bit.
deck?
Scroll deck.
Oh yeah, squirrels! I hate.
I didn't play that actually yet.
I play against literally endless squirrels. Of just millions of. He has a spell that continuously created squirrels.
Yep.
I'm like, game over.
I've got custom made magic cards that I created myself with a template. Gibbons. I got a Lord Gibbon card. It's like a deck that can summon Gibbons and gives a +1 to all Gibbons and gives it flying.
Millions of squirrels.
Or it'd actually be
If
reach.
you do it right, all it does,
It's haunted for elves. It's crazy.
if you do it right, there's a spell that gives you the squirrels, but you can tap the squirrels for mana.
Yeah.
Or no, you tap a squirrel to untap the land. You tap the land
Alright,
to
so-
create squirrels, and then you just keep doing
That's
it.
Are we still a
That's what
question mark, or
Candy
do we have more of a general X?
Hated him.
Still a question mark.
All right.
But the question mark's still in the correct
Doesn't even
area.
stop the process. Really?
All right. I climb back down from the tree to join whoever's down there with me,
Okay.
and I explain to them what the squirrel told me.
I play blue and green sometimes, and both.
I'm mainly a green runner.
Green is fun.
I like him blue or red. Yep. Fairly together.
He's blue and green.
Well, I did that initially because you had the counter
Yep.
and the duplication
And
and
the
the burn,
in the book, yeah.
but I narrowed it down to one red deck that does.
Don't do that for her.
I haven't played it forever, but I used to love either blue, red,
All right, what are we doing?
blue, white. Always blue.
Guys, the squirrel told me a general area where we can find this castle, so we got better directions now.
Point in the direction.
Let's go.
Go follow. Paddle
Are
rail.
we gonna follow a squirrel?
I was gonna say, who's gonna remark about me talking to squirrels first?
Man of the wild, I'll take your word.
Yeah, you're a ranger, so I wouldn't question.
You run with spiders.
So, all right,
Can't say much.
you guys ready to head out? Who's all with me? Is everyone
Yeah.
there, or is anyone left back over by?
Just the owl bear.
All right.
We can go bring him
Has the
along.
owlbear done anything since?
No, I think.
You don't know where he went.
We don't know now.
All right, so
Somewhere.
let's start heading towards the castle, I suppose. Keep. I guess I'll be in the lead because I got pretty high passive perception.
I'll follow behind since I guess I'm not. Make sure
What is your passive perception?
I believe it was 15.
Can we wait in the day now?
Oh yes, it's starting to get dark.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sounds fun.
Well,
No, well, we will have to set up a camp at some point. Do you guys want to set up camp now, or do you want to get closer to the castle?
Probably should set up camp now.
yeah.
More secure.
The edge of the woods before
How
we
dark
head
is
out.
it getting?
Sun's down.
Yeah, we should probably
So it's dark.
All right, I
Twilight.
so we're gonna set up a
Gotta break out
camp.
his campfire.
Yep, gotta break out the campfire. Little campfire guy right there. And Jumper is going to set up a web around the camp.
trapper.
That's what I should have done. So I chose Alarm as one of my spells, but I don't have components for it.
Then I give Jumper instructions to wake me up instantly if he feels anything disturbing the webs.
Okay.
Anything that like bigger than a squirrel.
So technically, could we just sleep, all of us, because of that very reason?
Yeah.
You could.
How big of an area can you cast that?
Like, do you need to? Is it-
I don't know. I guess that's kind of up to
You
you.
guys haven't even seen
Let me see if I can find it.
the rest. As long as you can still take one.
Because all I got is a senses location on webs and ignores web restrictions.
See it? Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he can make a web as large as he wants. It's just going to take some time.
No, I think there's some limitations. Let me find it. Usually like a 20 or 30 foot cube usually.
Some sort of spider.
I was hoping it was in the PHP, but it's not. Alright, let's see. Monster manual.
Special.
Web sense. On contact with a web, the spider knows. Okay, no. Well, according to this, it doesn't actually have a skill to that. So yeah, so there's nothing actually in the book for it. So that's a regular spider. I'm gonna say a giant spider. A wolf spider. That's right, a wolf spider.
Well, it's up to you. I just assumed that being a spider, he could make a web and use
That's
it.
what I would expect too. So that's what I was looking. Is that considered a giant wolf spider?
Yes.
I don't think he's gonna be there. He's gonna be on the monster.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, yeah, it should be right there. The wolf spider?
So
In the wrong spot.
I just want the spider first.
does not look like that would be the case. Only, and I only say this because you chose wolf spider, because it specifically says in here, smaller than a giant wolf spider hunts prey across open ground or hides in burrows or crevices or in hidden cavities beneath debris. So he's not a web type spider.
Alright.
So,
But it does still have those web abilities for
yes, so
existing.
if you do come across webs, he could climb them or get through them. So yeah. So I will not allow that just on the grounds that it's a wolf spider.
Alright.
That's the only reason. Otherwise, I'd be cool with that. So, but you can set him on watch.
Yes.
He does not need to sleep, so you can have him scurrying around
Alright,
under
so
debris.
Jumper will take first watch with instructions to wake me up if he sees anything larger than a
He can
normal
stay on all the
animal.
watches. I don't think spider sleeps, so
Alright.
I'll let you do that. Let's see what's perception.
This is 13 for passive.
Okay, who's else? Anybody else watching? Doing watches? What do you guys do?
Seems like most of us are healed pretty much taking naps or whatever along the way. Getting enough sleep just to be okay.
Just wait for daylight, basically. So, anybody in particular watching at any particular time? You guys doing a watch order, or you just let Jumper watch?
Does a,
Watching is a better perception than I do, so.
would a small bell be considered a trinket?
Small bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I could use prestidigitation to make one?
Yeah.
Does anybody have wire?
I don't think so.
Rope. You could
Was there wire on the rail lines at all?
If I had wire, I could cast alarm and then around the campfire, and if anything larger than a tiny creature crossed the line, it would wake us up.
Well, maybe you should have bought that before we left town.
I didn't think of it.
We'll run back.
Okay, quick run back. We'll be waiting.
As I observed,
There actually is a spell that allows you to redo an event.
Wow.
I believe it's a 9th level spell.
I was saying that'd have to be a pretty high
I believe
level.
it's wishes.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
You can also use it to spawn $25,000 or 25,000 gold.
very risky spell.
But if you don't do it properly, you can fail. If you don't, I forget exactly what the clause is, but basically it can cause you never to be able to cast it again if you fail.
Yep.
What spell?
It's,
It's on the higher tiers.
Oh yeah.
it's like one of the. It's like the King of Tokyo card that lets you re-roll a die.
Yeah,
But
it's
if you roll a
it's
heart,
ninth
it's
level
gone.
spell. You can literally you can spawn anything that's worth up to 25,000 gold. But if you do that, you have to do some sort of spell save or something, or you can
I
never
think
cast
it's like
Wish again.
25% chance that.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
If you can pull it off even just once, it's still not that bad.
Wish. I
5,000
think
gold,
there's
a lot of
like
gold.
literally no limit to what Wish can do, but the higher the
It's
demand
DM.
of it, the greater the chance that you can't.
Basically, it's
that
DM
will
discretion for anything other than its base function, which the base function is it can cast any spell 8th level or lower.
Cool.
But if you want to use it for something else, then it's up to me to
Alright.
determine what goes on.
I'm gonna take a bathroom break while we decide.
And I'm pretty sure nobody would probably even chance it with me.
Yeah, you can also use it to undo a single event too.
You've got to leave soon, so
Oh wait.
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave soon.
So we'll get through the night watch first. So no, not yet. After the watch, then you guys can take a break. He heads out. So.
33% chance.
With me,
For Wish? 33% chance to not be able to cast this group's rolls.
because knowing me, I would probably come up with some sort of like reverse anti-wish side of it, where the opposite happens instead. You lose 25 gold.
You cast it, you get something $25,000 worth of gold, but then you get it stolen from you with all the rest of your gold.
Exactly. See? You guys give me these ideas. You can't blame me when I use them.
I'll be watching most of the night. I don't think I'm going to be sleeping much.
Okay.
I'll be sleeping 4 hours.
I'll sleep 8 hours or 6 hours.
Well, yeah, there's enough people you wouldn't have to necessarily take a watch, so.
I only got 9 passive perceptions. So.
By the way,
Yeah.
with Wish, because of the amount of magic required, you have to spend 2d4 days recovering. If you attempt to cast spells, you take 1d10 of damage per level of that spell.
Yep.
And then also, if you continue to suffer the stress, there's a 1 in 3 chance you won't ever be able to use it again.
Yep. And that's if you use it for other than the spells. If you use it to cast an 8th level or lower, it doesn't get affected. But if you use it for any of the other things.
Yep.
Because it can actually do, like,
It can do anything.
Yeah, it states that you can even
Within
undo
limits,
an
yeah.
event that just
Yep.
occurred.
that just occurred. So I think going back to town is a little far back.
Yeah. But like if somebody,
Unless...
like if somebody made a failed save on
Alright.
dying, you could undo that.
Cause has got to get going here soon, so we're gonna get through the watch here. So you guys set it. I need a watch list.
I'll take
I'm
first
also
watch.
tonight. I might doze here and there, but
Okay, so we'll put you second then, Jurgen.
If I get
What's your perception?
12.
I'll take third watch if there is a third watch.
Alright, okay, yep. What's your perception? Passive perception?
12.
And you need a fourth?
I'll be sleeping.
I'll take.
Alright, so Galio's got fourth watch. What's your passive perception?
10.
Do you get a bonus because Jumper's watching with you?
Well, we'll make that when it comes. It's not a permanent thing.
Or no, I have 12 tests.
No. You guys aren't gonna just get free instant watchman. Jumper's an animal. He gets curious and goes off about his things. Just goes around chasing everything.
Look what I found.
3 owlbears come out of the bush.
Little do I know that spiders are owlbear's favorite food.
Yeah.
Rip Jumper the third.
Can we like make a little spray bottle, put in water, and just have Jumper chase
No,
it around?
no. Bad spider.
And then he tries to roar at it and fails miserably again.
Watch out, Jumper's bites are poisonous.
So is my acid breath when I can actually do it.
Oh, so Jumper doesn't alert you to anything on your first watch.
Alright.
Vampires.
Whoops. Vampire Drow.
Oh my god.
Nothing happens on Jurgen's watch either.
Why are you guys breaking stuff?
Like his head.
Accident.
My body and my head.
Rarin, your watch goes off of that.
I was like, Baron, like, it's always me.
Who are you using as tower? Who are you using as tower?
Galileo, you're on watch. Give me a Constitution save.
Damn it. Have it.
No way.
17.
Alright. So despite feeling rather drowsy, you managed to stay awake. But it's the wee hours of the morning, and you hear some scuffling from camp. You think it's one of these guys waking up. Just so happens it's the same time that the elves are trancing. Nobody else is awake. You can't see Jumper anywhere. So you're not really sure what the noise was. But nobody's really moving around. But you don't see anything. So you continue watch, and morning comes around. So, upon everybody waking up, you realize Kazi is missing. And there are apparent tracks of what looks to be 4 or 5 creatures, bipedal creatures, coming in and taking him.
Blanket party.
Sorry, little buddy.
Wait, was Kazi scheduled to get married? Because this sounds like a bachelor party.
Not that I'm aware of.
What are taking him exactly?
Some sort of bipedal creature. Orcs, goblins, something of that nature. Humans.
So, as a ranger, can I discern a little bit more from that?
Give me a survival check with advantage.
Just him or?
Just him.
With advantage. What's my other?
Just roll your d20 twice, yeah.
Advantage, you said?
Highest one. So
18 plus 5. So 23.
Alright, so you recognize these tracks from a previous excursion before your little 2-day break. Hobgoblins seem to have taken Kazi. And amongst the tracks you see what appear to be Jumper's tracks following them.
Jumper ran off.
He's following.
Wish I had that animal sight.
Beast sense? Yeah.
That'd be helpful right about now.
It looks like the tracks are about an hour or so fresh.
Alright, I share this information with the rest of the group.
My guy's ready to go. Let's go.
Can you say anything?
Let's go. I'm like, I'm ready to go. Gotta go save my friend.
Well, you're sleeping. That's why.
Yeah, he's informing us though. Like, so I'm like ready to go.
Everybody woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's
Morning.
awake at this point.
Yeah. So this is after watch. So
I just rolled a 20.
what? You're not gonna sit here and roll until you get to this. No. For that, I'm giving you an anti-mark. That's BS. You can try to game me. I'll game you right back.
Oh, wait, you said that it's against us if you roll a 1 when we're rolling. So how come we
that's
can't roll
true.
Yeah, but you guys are using that as an out now. That was to prevent you from just sitting here trying to get all your 1s out.
We want to get our 20s out.
Other beans.
Alright, you guys, I think we need to go
So
rescue our
edit that
friend.
roll now.
Yeah, I'm already gone. Game like right. Anyone wants to come with me? I'm gonna.
Looks
go
like
already.
Jumper's following them, so that's
Jumper's got
good.
this. I'm gonna go sleep.
Is Jumper like leaving little pellets of stuff
Of what?
behind to follow us?
Rabbit turds from a spider? Yeah.
I don't have my hybrid yet.
Hybrid bunny.
Rabbit turd.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, there we go.
Kazi's leaving the trail.
I wouldn't put that past him.
Alright, well, I suppose I'm following the
Yeah, I
channel now.
start following him.
I mean, they're hobgoblins. How stealthy can they really be?
I'll follow you too. Yeah.
So everybody's checking after
Yep.
Fozzie.
We're gonna go try to rescue him.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick break because I gotta use the restroom.
Yep.
And Fozzy's gotta head out.
Yep.